Hey, Tamra, Oviatt here. I've had some questions from a couple people about why I don't feel it, why I don't feel the energy. Is this working? Yes, absolutely. It's still working. I had this one client pretty much when I first started Sacred Activations. She told me, she goes, I didn't feel anything at all. And it didn't work for me. I said, okay. And then she proceeded to tell me how much her life had shifted since we had last spoke. And I have other people that I know that I've worked with, and here it is 6 months later, and their lives have shifted so much. Do they contribute it to Sacred Activations? I don't know. But I see these shifts and they tell me how much better they're doing. And sometimes they don't feel the energy, sometimes they do. You don't have to feel the energy for it to work for you. You might be knocked out the next day, you might get emotional a couple days later, or you might not feel anything at all. But what will happen is over the next few weeks, even the next few months, your life will just get easier and easier and easier, and you'll be more in the flow. So if you don't feel it, don't worry about it. It's okay. Actually, that might even be a good thing, because some people feel it and some people really, really get knocked out from the energy and the shifts. And some people just are full of energy and ready to go. So just because some people feel it and some people don't judge yourself if you're not feeling it. You're one of the lucky ones where your life is just going to get easier and easier and easier as you go, and you're not going to have to go through that huge clearing that some of us go through, like me. Sometimes it'll knock me sideways for a couple days, and it usually takes a couple days before all the stuff starts coming up for me. Like if I do a webinar on Saturday, on Tuesday I could be emotional, I could be grumpy, and I've learned now, because I used to go, what's wrong with me? It's like, oh yeah, I did a webinar on Saturday, and now these things are now shifting. I even have it happen with some clients where it's 3 weeks later where the things start really shifting. And when I started doing this work, I was told to make sure you warn people that they could be emotional. And then also it takes like 3 weeks for it to integrate. Because when you do these energies or sacred activations and deactivations, it's running through your field, and it's going to continue running through your field and continue shifting those things for you days, weeks, even months later. So don't judge it. Just watch your life get happier and happier and easier. Thank you so much for taking your time to view this video and to connect with me. Again, I'm Tamra Oviatt at Sacred Activations.